Place your hand over your heart and whisper, "The secret door to my success is opening right now." If you feel a soft breeze move through your chest that isn't random, it's the little unlock signal Florence Scovel Shinn called the power of the word. You don't need vague luck or endless waiting. One right sentence and 5 focused minutes a day is enough to turn the key. Remember the story of Open Sesame. In Shinn's world, the magic words aren't in a fairy tale. They live in your mouth and your mind. Every word you speak is like a password to the universe's coordination center. Grumbling on repeat builds your walls of Jericho walls of lack, delay, and doubt. But the right words, orderly, upward-leaning, paired with a clear image, start cracking those walls. You don't have to force life. You switch modes from struggle to trust, from pushing to following your intuition, and suddenly things line up. Now picture a white painted door in the home of your future. Behind it work you, love, warm relationships, tended finances, and a peace as calm as dawn on the water. Florence would whisper, "Your words are your wand. Speak a line like my right path opens easily, and on time and imagination, the quiet painter sketches a new scene, while intuition, the quick messenger, delivers the next clue." That's when coincidences appear. A timely email, a chance conversation, a small opportunity you suddenly have the courage to take. This is the hidden order of grace at work. Here's the best part you don't need 10,000 hours to see movement. You need 5 minutes, yes, just 5 each day, to reset your field of words and images. 1 minute to become still and sync the noise. 1 minute to speak a clear command. 1 minute to imagine the result as already done. 1 minute to obey the nudge that just arrived. And 1 minute to carry the law into your day. Keep the right words on your lips. Let your mind soak in the good like a steady hymn. Do this for 7 days and you'll feel your energy smooth out. 4 weeks and stuck doors begin to glide. 1 season and you're living inside your own divine design. At this stage of life, you don't want cliches. You want what's practical and sacred tools for the everyday knots, emotional overload, job pressure, money worries, the quiet loneliness that lingers when everyone thinks you're fine. Shinn's principle is simple, and deep words repeated with the right feeling are commands to the subconscious, and the subconscious quietly arranges your circumstances. Speak from calm and you start rewriting your script. Imagine tomorrow morning, instead of waking to an endless to-do list, you whisper a line that restores order to your mind, body, and work. Before a key meeting, another line helps you step through the right door. When delays pile up, a third line dissolves resistance and ushers you into grace. You deserve a life that runs with ease, work that is guided, relationships that heal, finances that shift in your favor, and most of all, a center that stays steady in the wind. The 3 phrases I'm about to share aren't spells. They're spiritual passwords that return you to the seat of the Creator. Paired with deep breathing, clear imagery, and small aligned actions, you'll see very real shifts faster, replies softer, hard talks a timely offer, appearing when you need it. Say the right words, live the right way, and let grace handle the rest. That's the beauty of the wand in your words. If you're watching this, maybe a door in your life has been squeaking because the key didn't fit. Let today be the day you switch keys. I'll stay with you like a gentle reminder. No rush, no judgment, just a finger pointing to the silver handle, glinting right in front of you. In the next few minutes, you'll learn the streamlined 5-minute practice based on Florence's through-line precise words, clear pictures, and obedience to intuition. We'll move step by step and practice together, so you don't just know, you actually open peacefully on time under grace. Ready? In the next section, we'll name your specific Jericho wall and give you today's first unlocking command. Take a deep breath. Keep your hand over your heart. As we shift into the body of this video, we'll turn the key and listen for the click. Close your eyes for a few seconds and listen for that soft click somewhere behind your heartbeat. Just beyond it, there's a door. Between you and the door sits a wall, not brick and mortar, but sentences you accidentally believed I'm not good enough. It's not the right time. Money is always short. Florence Scovel Shinn would call these unconscious phrases rusty hinges that keep good from flowing in. The first move isn't to push harder, it's to name the wall. When you name the darkness, it loses its authority. When you name the wall, you've already found where the key goes. Pick an ordinary morning kettle humming coffee, pouring sunlight across the sill. Take a blank page and write at the top, "My wall is," let your hand move faster than your head. Scarcity, procrastination, fear of rejection, fear of failure, even fear of success. Put the story on paper to separate it from who you are. You are not your fear, you're noticing old sentences passing through. That gentle separation gives you a quiet steadiness, the ground you need before you issue a new command. Now ask 3 clean arrow-sharp questions. 1. Where did the sentence come from? Maybe a strict 3rd grade teacher, a hard winter, in the family finances, or an interview that went sideways. 2. What has the sentence been protecting me from? Many negative beliefs are shields, avoiding risk, avoiding hurt, avoiding disappointment. 3. What is this costing me? Opportunities, stop knocking. Mental health wears, thin relationships cool. Answer honestly and you'll see the wall isn't mystical. It's a thinking habit repeated long enough to feel like truth. And habits can be replaced. Here we change languages not from Vietnamese to English, but from everyday talk to the language of spirit declaration. Shinn teaches that words are a switch. Say, "I will grind," you flip on the sweat switch. Say, "I allow grace to work through me," you flip on invisible order. So rewrite your story as a wall-breaking command. Keep it short, present tense, upward aiming, and rhythmic, so your mind remembers it. For example, delay dissolves. The right path opens gently today. Or I stand in my worth, the right door knocks on time. You can aim it at your exact wall. Fear of rejection, thank you for trying to protect me. You are released now. I choose freedom. Why the rhythm? Because the mind remembers through rhythm. Breathe. 4 to 4. Inhale for 4 and speak half the line. Exhale for 4 and speak the rest. The breath places the words in the body so your sentence isn't just sound, it becomes an experience. Mouth speaks, ears hear lungs move, heart responds, your nervous system rows in one direction. That's the first moment of the 5-minute ritual. Drown out mental noise with 1 breath and 1 clear declaration. If a skeptical voice rises, good. The rational mind is used to driving and will ask, "What good is saying this?" Smile and reply, "You don't have to believe yet, just observe." For the next 24 hours, watch for small signals, a cancelled meeting opening time for what matters, a long-awaited reply, a nudge, call this person. These random details are often the earliest consequences of a right word spoken like pebbles falling before the wall comes down. Give your command an image strong enough to root it. Picture the wall as a giant block of salt meeting sunlight. Each time you speak, a layer melts. Feel the rough surface of fear under your imaginary fingertips and watch it turn to water. The mind loves concrete images. Images move belief from theory into sensation. And when sensation shifts, behavior follows. You'll send 1 more application, submit the bolder proposal, make the call you've avoided. That's minute 3 and 4 of the ritual vivid imagining, then obedient, even whisper small action. Maybe you've tried so hard and life still won't budge. Shinn would whisper, "Stop pushing on the door, start speaking the right word." Effort isn't the enemy. Effort needs to sit under the order of grace. When you issue a command, you don't stop doing. You stop straining and start moving through openings. You email with calm instead of pleading. You negotiate with self-respect instead of fear. You move in rhythm, not against it. It starts the moment you hear yourself say a new sentence. Install a gatekeeper at the lips. When you're about to speak something heavy, pause a beat and switch the line. "I'm so unlucky" becomes, "I'm learning to notice opportunity." There's no way becomes, there is a way and I'm being guided. Don't worry about sounding silly, you're retraining an old organ of speech. After a week, watch the room's energy when you enter. After a month, notice higher quality conversations around you. After a season, you'll understand why words are called a wand. This isn't just motivational talk, it's faithful to Shinn's original metaphor. In her chapter, The Secret Door to Success, she describes the walls of Jericho that separate us from our good and how the shout of truth makes those walls totter. One of her classic declarations: "The walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace." Pair the word with a vivid picture of stepping over fallen stones and watch how quickly your good finds you. Because this is a circle, not a lecture share with the community. Comment the name of your Jericho wall and the specific command you'll carry this week. If you like, add your city, Austin, Seattle, wherever, so we can see points of light across the map. We'll pin a template to make it easy and everyone can leave a blessing for each other. Your right word strengthens the next person's courage. Before we close, part 1, read this softly with me. The wall of delay dissolves. My right path opens gently today. Speak it in your own voice, at your own pace, with your own dignity. Keep the small, buoyant feeling that lingers after the words. That's the door shifting. Next, we'll go deeper into the law of focus and the power of imagination, so the mind stops sketching old cracks and starts painting a future so radiant that reality has to catch up. Stay with me, one right image and the last bricks fall. The secret door swings open and you step through. Picture this: you're holding a small flashlight in a half-lit room. Wherever the beam lands, shapes appear, colors wake up, and the path shows itself. Focus works the same way. What you steadily place your mind on becomes real in your inner experience, and then almost mysteriously, but consistently, the outer world starts arranging itself to match the picture within. Florence Scovel Shinn called it the divine design, a blueprint, already drawn, waiting for your agreement through attention, words, and deep trust. Focus isn't strain, it's selection. On I-95, you don't need every billboard, you just need the sign for your exit. When your heart chooses the exit called peace, right timing, right people, right door, your brain filters the noise. Your ears happen to hear the right conversation, your eyes land on the right line, your hand dials the right number, the nervous system flags what you mark as important. So ask yourself honestly, what are you marking? Now bring in imagination, the quiet director. If part 1 named the walls, part 2 rolls the new film. Visualization isn't a vague daydream. It's the art of creating a scene so vivid your body can feel it. When the feeling shifts, choices shift. You'll notice emails come out gentler, no sounds cleaner, your posture opens when you walk into the room, because in your mind you've rehearsed that scene a dozen times. Try a simple practice I call the 30-second trailer. Write your trailer in 5 quick lines, setting action, feeling, sound, meaning, and bring it up anytime you need to reset. Share it with our community so we can amplify one another's signal. What if I visualize the wrong thing? Great question. Accurate visualization doesn't cling to the how. It centers on the qualities you choose to live. Freedom, wholeness, generosity, safety, creativity, like tuning a radio. You don't need the studio address, you just dial the right frequency. Lock in the feeling as done, then relax about the route. The fitting hows arrive as intuition, a whisper in the shower, a nudge to text someone an idea that lights up your chest. Micro exercise, the 1-sentence frame. In present tense, describe your life 3 months from now, short and bright. I work in a respectful, open environment that rewards my value. Or, my relationship is warm, honest, and spacious for us both to grow. Put that sentence where your eyes land, by the mirror, on your phone case, on your water cup. Each glance, pause for 3 seconds, breathe deep, and let your body feel the sentence. That tiny pause is the meeting point between the unseen and the seen. Watch for a common trap focusing on what's missing. Many people picture a goal while repeating under their breath. It probably won't happen. The subconscious hears won't and highlights it. The law of focus doesn't judge, it amplifies what you repeat. When you catch yourself watching an inner breaking news reel of lack, change the channel. Without denying reality, change the headline. From "I'm stuck" to "I'm learning to make a way." From "no money" to "I'm becoming a better steward of cash flow." From "they don't choose me" to "I'm docking at my right harbor." New headlines keep your picture from sliding back to the old. A very down-to-earth tip: the image fridge. Post 3 photos that reflect the qualities you want to live, not literal end goals. For spaciousness, a wide gold field under sun. For kind collaboration, 2 hands cupping a small plant. For courage, a winter coastline with strong waves. Every time you open the fridge several times a day, you're quietly feeding your mind new visual nutrition. Now let's yoke focus to speech, because nothing anchors a picture like words in rhythm. Use the 3-3-3 rule. 3 times a day, for 3 breaths, repeat 3 short lines that match your picture. I am clear. I am ready. The right door opens. Whisper if you like, think it. If you must, but keep the cadence. Rhythm is the bridge that carries words across the sea of doubt to the shore of trust. Stick with this for a few days, and you'll notice your gaze softens. You won't scan for what's wrong as much. That's the moment visualization sinks from self-improvement project into way of living. You start savoring small details: the amber streetlight on a Brooklyn block, a child's laugh from the next Starbucks table, the smell of rain on the sidewalk. People who live inside a good picture can spot beauty, even when life's canvas is still smudged, and beauty, like any practiced habit, attracts more beauty. Community game time: share your 30-second trailer in 5 lines. Setting action, feeling, sound, meaning, and add your city: Boston, MA, Phoenix, AZ, anywhere. Each week I'll read a few in the next episode as a resonance ritual. Reading someone else's picture often brightens your own. We are not competing, we're harmonizing. And before we close part 2, place a hand over your heart. Close your eyes and shine your inner flashlight onto the picture you choose. Don't calculate the how. Hold the felt sense of already here, like the moment a door swings on a freshly oiled hinge. If it helps, whisper, I am whole and ready to receive the good. Keep it through 1 deep breath. When you open your eyes, let your gaze be kinder to the world, because now you know the world is softening to meet your gaze. Next, we'll step into the open door phrase. The essence of your word is your wand: how to choose charged vocabulary, how to phrase commands that nail the door open, and compact formulas you can use the moment your mind starts to wobble. Sometimes one right phrase starts the engine of grace and carries you over the threshold you've been staring at from a distance. Imagine you're standing before the door that emerged from the painting in the last segment. The handle is cool. A filament of gold light slips through the seam. Now speak the open door phrase, not to beg the universe, but to align yourself with the order that already is. In Florence Scovel Shinn's world, words don't just describe reality. Words activate reality. Every syllable you speak is a small instruction sent into the field around you. When language is clear, rounded, and rhythmic, your body and your circumstances begin to listen. First principle: don't speak to plead. Speak like a gracious host, opening the door for an expected guest. The keys are present tense and qualities. When you say, I am walking through a right-on-time opening, your brain and autonomic nervous system agree with the now. A strong mantra behaves like a well-tuned note, concise on pitch and resonant. You may feel a small inner click, like fastening a seatbelt. That's your system syncing with your words. Let's dissect a potent mantra, the way we would a song. 1. Name the self. I am, I choose, I allow, return authority to your hands. 2. Opening verbs. Choose, allow, stand. Receive, avoid, tense, forceful verbs. 3. Core qualities. Peace, clarity, freedom. Respect, sufficiency. 4. Protective frame, right timing. gentle under grace, a reminder not to force. 5. Rhythm, split the line by the breath so words weave into the body. Try the 5-word rule for any theme short enough to remember, strong enough for the body to feel. Money and work. Clean cash flow, right timing. Right on time, doors open. Relationships, I love, am loved at peace. Respect, honesty, warmth, generosity. Health, my body, clear, restoring. Creativity. Ideas fall like soft rain. Self-worth, I am enough, steady, bright. Read quietly if you like, but read with rhythm. Inhale, 4, speak half the line. Exhale, 4, speak the rest. When breath embraces language, you're not chanting slogans. You're repatterning your nervous system with syllables and oxygen. What if I slip and say the wrong thing? That's when you practice verbal hygiene. Station a gatekeeper at your lips. When you're about to say, here we go again, bad luck, pause 1 second and switch channels. I'm learning to spot opportunity. If you hear yourself say, this will definitely fail, update it to, I'm being shown a better way. When you think, no one needs me, choose, I'm arriving at my right harbor. This isn't whitewashing, it's retitling your inner newsfeed so the law of focus has the right material to amplify. A simple doubt-taming trick, seal your mantra with a gesture. Hand to heart as you say, I stand steady. Lightly touch a door handle as you say. The right door opens. Sign your name on a blank page as you say, I consent. The body is an instrument. Gestures are keys that help your words ring longer in memory. After a few days, a hand to heart will prompt the rest of the line like a reflex. Also learn to release old lines. Phrases like, I never, in my family, or at my age, wind around the doorway like vines. Each morning spend a minute on a freeing sentence. I return these lines to where they came from, grateful for how they once tried to protect me. Today, I choose a new line. It's a small rite of forgiveness for yourself and for those before you. Forgiveness doesn't erase history. It returns freedom to the present. Here's a micro-rescue kit for sharp turns in daily life. After a rejection email, I'm being redirected to a better harbor. Hand to chest, slow breath. When a surprise bill arrives, my cash flow moves in rhythm. Solutions are arriving. Look at the bill, hint of a smile. When conflict sparks, I choose respect and clarity. My words cool the room, lower your tone. When sleep won't come, my body knows how to rest. Mind sets down, heart keeps gentle time. Count 4 in, 4 out. When self-doubt rises, I am enough right now. The next step is clear. How do I know which sentence is mine? Simple, your body consents. Shoulders release, neck softens. Breath deepens a notch. Create 12 personal lines for the next 12 weeks, 1 line per week tied to that week's theme. Tape it to your mirror. Set reminders for 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m. A door-shaped mirrored time. Each chime stop for 20 seconds and speak it. Just 40 seconds a day, and after 84 days, you'll own a fresh lexicon. The key that turns locks you thought were rusted shut. Don't forget the power of resonance. One person speaking the right words brightens a room. A group speaking them can tint a city. Join our 105 words. Open door challenge comment. A 5-word mantra for this week, English or Vietnamese, and include your city: Dallas TX, Portland OR, anywhere you live. Each weekend, I'll read a few aloud in the next video. Watch the map glow with beautiful word coordinates. Of course, you'll forget some days. You'll complain now and then. It's okay. Note his smile return. Strength doesn't come from a perfect day. It comes from returning many times. With each return, you drive 1 more nail that keeps the door in the open position. The squeak fades. The glide smooths. Life grows less dramatic. Emails land on time, the right people find you, and you hear yourself saying thank you more often than sorry. Now it's time to connect with the community. In the comments, Write 3 short lines. Your wall: name it, no time, self-doubt, late invoices, fear of rejection. Grace in action next 24 hours. 1 small step, 1 email, 1 call, 10 minutes of tidying, 15 minutes of breathing. A sign to watch this week. A reply. A payment. A chance meeting. Or simply lightness in your chest. Then come back and update us. Our witness dissolves walls faster. Your story becomes a small lamp for someone meeting yesterday's wall. Before we close, whisper 1 short line for today, the first that rises from your chest. Say it with breath, with a warm palm over your heart, with a kind gaze toward yourself. Write it in the comments as a promise to the community and to your future. In the next part, we'll build a 5-minute daily ritual you can follow, on video. 1 minute of stillness, 1 minute of declaration, 1 minute of imagery, 1 minute of inner listening, 1 minute of anchoring the law into your day. Done right, 5 minutes is enough to hear the soft click of your secret door opening for your next step. And if you need a quick diagnostic anytime, remember the twin words lack and delay. Lack can mean thin time, scattered attention, undernourished bonds, worn down self-respect. Delay can be the decision left dangling, the talk, the email, the application, the boundary. Each repetition of your line declares these walls temporary and already crumbling. Your body leaves freeze and begins to move forward, gentle but unmistakable. Take 3 to 5 minutes a day for 1 simple ritual: speak, feel, imagine, act, acknowledge. Picture these as 3 keys in your pocket. In a few quiet breaths, you choose the right key, turn lightly, and hear life click open. No forcing, no drama, just a gentle shift from chaos to order, from fear to peace, from stuck to flow under grace. Minute 1. Quiet the noise. Sit upright, feet grounded, palm over your heart. Breathe in 4 counts, out 4 counts. Let the body make room for clear, quiet, not heavy silence, but the bright hush before a song begins. Thoughts will show up: to-do lists, unanswered, emails, scraps of memory. Don't chase them off. Nod. Thank you for the reminder. Right now I'm practicing my 5 minutes. After 3 rounds, your shoulders drop and your jaw softens. That's your nervous system moving into safety. Only from there can your next words actually land. Minute 2. Issue the command, present tense with rhythm. Choose a short command tailored to today. Don't beg, don't grip. Be the kind host who opens the door for what's already appointed. Job seeking. The right opportunity opens today under grace. Need calm. I am steady, loved, and at peace. Building finances. My cash flow is clear, clean, and on time. Read it to the rhythm of your breath, half on the inhale, half on the exhale, so the words drop from head to heart, from theory into the body. Add a lock-in gesture if you like. Touch a doorknob, sign your name on a blank page, or tap your sternum like a single note. The body is an instrument. Each gesture helps the line ring longer. Minute 3. See the result, multisensory, already arrived. Close your eyes and run a 30-second trailer of your life. Sunlight through the curtains, coffee aroma, the ping of an email. We'd love to move forward, shoulders loose, mouth soft. Or evening. Peace, your partner's hand on yours. I understand now. Visualization isn't forcing reality, it's importing the qualities you want. Clarity, respect, sufficiency, warmth into the present. Use every sense: light, sounds, sense skin temperature, even the citrus in your water. The fuller it feels, the heavier the image sits in your brain, and attention follows like iron filings to a magnet. You'll spot the right door instead of staring at the old wall. Minute 4. Obey the nudge. Micro actions, no debate. Ask softly, what tiny step is calling me today? The answer will be simple. Send 1 email, clear a corner. Make 1 call. Walk 10 minutes, read 2 pages, resubmit the form. Intuition doesn't lecture, it whispers. Honor it quickly. Within the next hour, take 1 2 to 5 minute step connected to the scene you just saw. Don't grade the outcome. Grade your obedience. Small, done, steadily moves the big. Minute 5. Anchor the law into your day. Choose 2 daily anchor points for your line hand on the doorknob as you leave home and your mirror as you brush at night. Each anchor takes 10 to 15 seconds. Touch, breathe, say, feel. Busy day. Use the 60-second version. 10 seconds breathing. 20 seconds command. 20 seconds visualization. 10 seconds choose a micro step. It's not about length. It's about consistency. Like practicing an instrument a minute a day builds muscle memory, and 1 true sentence a day builds mental memory. The 60-second switch for packed days. 10s, breathe. 4, 4 to 6. 10s, divine order. 10s, behold, open door. 10s, the walls of lack, crumble away. 20s, write 1 tiny step and do it now. It's like changing lanes on the freeway, you're still moving, just smoother. Design your environment so it does itself. Place a cue card on your mirror. Set your phone wallpaper to open door, nailed back, and keep a divine order note at your desk. Stack the ritual onto existing habits after brushing teeth, before opening email, right after scheduling a meeting. A gentle soundtrack and softer morning light tell your body it was shifting state. When the environment is right, you don't need iron. Will you just follow the rails you laid? When doubt shows up, let the body carry the faith. Don't argue with doubt. Recruit the body, soften your brow. Drop your shoulders. Release your jaw as you speak. The body sends safe to the brain. The brain lets the affirmation in. If the mind still buzzes, ask if what I affirm were already true. What small step fits now? Then take it. Doubt understands the language of small, honest action. Measure by grace, capture proof that multiplies. Each night, jot 3 short lines. 1. Today's command. 2. A 1-sentence trailer. 3. A micro signal. You noticed an email. A conversation, a thought. In a week, you'll see a string of pearls, coincidences, small shifts, even failures that turned out to be gentle reroutes. Data calms the rational mind. With less resistance, the road gets smoother. If you miss a day, this ritual forgives you. No debt, just return. Every return hammers 1 more nail that holds the door open. You'll notice small things. Your tone softens. Your emails read clearer. Your reflex to self-blame fades. First, swallows of a new season. A 7-day starter map. Days 1-2. Morning divine order. Afternoon 1-5, 15-minute wall action. Days 3-4. Before every milestone. Open door. Plus 3 bullets. Day 5. When stuck. The walls crumble away, plus 1 clearing step. Day 6. Midday 60-second switch with all 3. Day 7. 10-minute review, what shifted, softened, opened. Choose 1 habit to keep. A few lines you can read out loud. Morning divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. I choose what truly creates value. Today's right step is: before a milestone. Behold, I have set before thee the open door of destiny. I walk through with peace and clarity. Then write your 3 bullets. When stuck, the walls of lack and delay now crumble away. I choose 1 small step under grace. Then do it. Evening, acknowledge where order returned, where a door opened and where a wall thinned. Thank you for what arrives. Write beautiful, enduring. We're in this together. Join the No Problem 5 Minutes Open Door Community Challenge. Comment your practice time, e.g. 7:00 a.m. or 9:30 p.m., your 5 7-word command for the week, and your city: Denver, CO, Miami, FL, anywhere. On Sundays, we'll read a few aloud to amplify each other. Resonance multiplies words. Before we close, try the 60-second mini. Right now, 10 seconds breathe. 20 seconds speak your line. 20 seconds run the trailer. 10 seconds pick 1 micro step and write a single word. Done. You've set a bright stone under your feet. Tomorrow lay the next. Soon the path appears, and the secret door becomes your everyday doorway. In the next part, we'll meet the watchman at the gate, how to keep clean words, handle sudden squalls, and turn a 5-minute ritual into a durable way of life. Weave these 3 lines into who you are. This isn't busy work, it's how you become the person with inner order who walks through the right doors and isn't held by invisible walls. Over time, the new vocabulary peace, selectivity, clarity, grace will show up in your voice, your emails, and the look you offer across a room, and the world will answer in kind. The gatekeeper of the mind and the gentle art of consistency. Imagine your mind as a small garden in the middle of a busy city. Every morning, new seeds fall, in some warm with faith, some grey with doubt, some carrying memories that make you close up. You are the gatekeeper, the clear, kind part of you that chooses which seeds may stay. It isn't a loud battle. It's quiet discernment. Open the gate to what makes the garden green, close it to what hardens the soil. In Florence Scovel Shinn's spirit consistency isn't gritting your teeth. It's a soft rhythm you repeat until it becomes breath. Begin at dawn before you touch your phone. Hand on heart, greet the day. Today I am the gracious gatekeeper of my mind's garden. That first hello hands you the keys. Through the day, when an old headline wants to run across your lips, "This won't work, I'm late," they'll say no. Pause, 1 beat smile and swap badges. I'm learning to make a way. I move on my own perfect timing. I'm being led to the right room. You're not denying facts, you're retitling the inner news so your heart doesn't get pulled into the undertow. Consistency starts with tiny anchors. A sticky note on your mirror. Speak with wings, live under grace. An 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m. chime. What's today's sentence? A ring you rotate whenever you need to change the channel. Your body is your ally the moment a complaint reaches your lips, palm to sternum. Deep breath, whisper the line you chose. In a few weeks, this gesture becomes a piano key, touch it, and the sentence plays by itself. Then come the noisy days, emails piling up traffic stalled headlines like hail. The gatekeeper doesn't panic. You become the lobby security guard of a high-rise. Check the badge, wave, kindness and smile, and turn away what doesn't belong. If a post makes your face heat, ask, will my garden be greener or drier after I read this? If drier, scroll past like a billboard that wasn't meant for you. You're not numb, you're conserving soil because dry soil resists even good seed. Keep a gatekeeper journal. 3 short lines each night. 1. Which negative line did I swap? 2. What good did I invite in? 3. What will I guard tomorrow? Writing pours light into the corners. As always, darkness softens when named. It also gives your rational mind proof that consistency works not by fireworks, but by small adjustments that make tomorrow gentler than today. Have a rescue script for sudden squalls. When anxiety rises like an undertow, use the 90-second rule. Breathe hand on heart, eyes closed. Let the wave pass without gripping the story. In a minute and a half, the body lowers the alarm. Then speak the line you need, short, clear, rhythmic, so the mind has something solid to hold. You're not denying feeling, you're steadying it and leading it forward with winged words. This steadiness is courage at its most elegant. If you slip out of orbit, make it a soft landing and a quick return. Practice re-entry under grace. Come back within 24 hours at the smallest possible dose. If 5 minutes feels big, flip the 60-second switch. Breathe, speak, choose, do. If you shared too soon and loose opinions shook you, close the door again. Return to your tiny circle, pull 1 clear action and do it. Grace doesn't punish. Grace invites you back. Give grace at strong banks to flow between boundaries. Without banks, water spreads. With banks, it becomes a river. 3 gentle but firm kinds. Time block daily, deep work hours. No email, no chat. For what matters most, chat to 25-50 minutes. Who needs you then? The you living 90 days from now. Energy after each interaction, ask, charged or drained. What drains you on repeat needs a new boundary cut back, change the channel, or say no. Language swap I'm always slammed for. I'm prioritizing A and B and not taking more right now. Swap I can't, for I'm not choosing this right now. Words draw edges, edges conserve power. Verbal hygiene, put your words on a new diet for 1 week. When you're about to say, too hard, there's no way, change it to, I don't see the way yet, but I'm open to the right way under grace. Swap, I'm bad with money, for I'm learning my next money skill. Swap, I'm too late for, it's the perfect moment to step into the right room. Tiny edits reroute the subconscious from close the door to open the door. Turn small wins into real momentum. Momentum forms when you notice, amplify, repeat. Try the bead chain, record 3 daily clicks, an early reply. A softened conversation, 20 minutes of deep focus. String 7 days, then 28. Pair it with the 15-minute rule. On any rough day, 15 right minutes still count as full credit, half a page. Drafted 1 drawer, organized 3 pages. Red, don't let perfection slam the door just because you lack 2 spotless hours. Small and steady is the busy person's miracle. When you need to say no, do it soft and steady. Thank you for thinking of me. This week I'm prioritizing A and B, so I'm not taking anything else. If a right window opens, I'll let you know. This is interesting, but it's not aligned with my current direction. Wishing you the perfect match. I can help in a 15-minute window on Thursday, 1:45 to 2:15 p.m. Outside that, I'm reserving deep work blocks for a project I'm incubating. These lines keep the right doors open while letting the lovely but not right doors close without harm. Poise belongs in the boardroom and the kitchen. It lives in small choices, meeting your child's eyes for 2 present minutes, pausing 1 beat before replying to a sharp email, choosing a slower, clearer, warmer voice when stating a boundary. At work, poise shifts you from firefighter to navigator. At home, it turns a rushed meal into a moment of presence. That's how your 3 affirmations spill into the room without you preaching a word. Tune your environment so the gatekeeper doesn't have to strain. Keep 3 images on the fridge of vision that mirror the qualities you're cultivating. Build playlists that drop your shoulders. Clear a corner of your desk so your mind isn't knotted. Reduce phone notifications. Add 2 gentle pings for the 5-minute ritual. When the room is optimized for peace, you won't have to push as hard. Good finds your address. Lean into community on the days the gatekeeper is tired. Join our #gatekeeper. Challenge in the comments, share. 1 negative line, you tend to say. 2, the replacement you'll use this week. 3, your city, Salt Lake City, UT, Raleigh, NC, anywhere on earth. On Sunday I'll read a few on the show, little bells calling us home. Then post your 3-line check-in, 1 boundary. You'll set 1 catchphrase, you'll replace old, new, and 3 tiny clicks you invite us to witness in the next 72 hours. Witnessing each other doubles momentum. If you want resources, comment poise, and we'll send affirmation cards, a boundary checklist, and the 3 clicks journal template. When a new result arrives, no matter how small, seal it with gratitude, a handwritten note, a small donation, or fair credit shared with your team. Gratitude is the clear coat that helps a new door stay sturdy. It tells your subconscious it's safe to expand. After a few weeks, your consistency creates a gentle inertia. Old lines feel foreign, new lines become instinct. You'll curate inputs better, speak with cleaner edges, act on truer timing. The secret door isn't just opening in a 5-minute ritual, it's opening while you drive text back, wait in line, and thank the barista. Before we close, make a small promise to yourself and the community. For the next 7 days, I'll guard 1 gate, only the gate of my words. Write it in the comments with your replacement line and the time you'll practice. If someone's promise moves you, reply, your gate is shining. And now, gatekeeper in position, 5-minute ritual beating like a heart. Your words and images meshing like oiled gears. We're ready to step across the threshold. If you've stayed with me to this moment, You've felt the quiet pulse of this journey, hand over heart right, words spoken, a bright inner picture, tended intuitive nudges, obeyed, and the gate of your mouth guarded with gentleness. Florence Scovel Shinn would smile and remind us, success isn't a noisy leap, it's a path that opens a few inches at a time, day by day, under grace. Today, right now, the secret door within you is already ajar. Your work is simple slide in half a step, then a full step, then your whole self unhurried, unafraid, trusting. Let's compress the entire practice into 3 soft commands. First words lead, speak like a kind host opening the door to what's already appointed. Second images, clear the way, hold a sensory 30-second trailer that feels as if it's here. Third, obey, promptly take 1 micro action within the next hour after your ritual. When these 3 pieces lock together, the engine of grace hums, and you can almost hear the tiny oiled click of the hinge. To deepen the close and give it staying power, set up a few anchors at home, a 7 to 21 84-day arc. 7 days to get acquainted, 21 days to set a groove, 84 days to own a new vocabulary, 12 phrases across 12 weeks. Create a small ritual station image cues of your qualities, a white candle, a notebook and pen, so your mind recognizes door opening time. Keep a 3-line evidence log, today's command, a 1-line trailer, and any micro sign you noticed. Carry a 90-second rescue card, breathe hand to heart, let the emotion wave pass, then speak 1 short, rhythmic sentence. Choose a grace partner to call you back if you slip. Post 3 images on your fridge gallery. Spaciousness, respect, courage. And set a chime for 8:08 a.m. p.m. Pause, 20 seconds, and speak the line of the day. These small details keep the ending not only moving, but durable, so this video doesn't stop at a passing inspiration. It becomes a rhythm of life. Before we part, receive this sealing affirmation. Read it slowly, clearly. The right door for me opens today. I step in lightly, on time, under grace. Hold still for 5 seconds. Notice if your shoulders drop, if your breath sinks deeper. That subtle shift means you're already inside the door. You're no longer outside looking in. I'm inviting you into a 7-day challenge in the morning. Install divine order. Before each milestone, open the door of destiny. When you feel stuck, let the walls fall away. At night, log 3 small clicks. No perfection required, only consistency and kindness. To let our circle witness your shift, comment 3 lines right now, the time and place you'll set your morning frame. The 1 door you believe is opening this week. The wall you'll thin in the next 24 hours, sirs, and the exact small step you'll take. Come back in 48 to 72 hours, sirs, and update your thread. The shared field will amplify the good already moving toward you. For extra depth, add a nightly sealing trio, 1 specific gratitude for a person who helped, 1 boundary you'll hold tomorrow, and 1 affirmation you'll read with your body, soft, brow just drop to shoulders long exhale. Keep an open door card in your wallet. When uncertain, touch it and ask, if the right door is open and cannot close, what would I choose in the next 5 minutes? These tiny habits are the glue that keeps results from slipping. Join the community using Mart 5 minutes, open door, and hashtag gatekeeper challenge. If someone's comment touches you, bless them with a short line. Your gate is glowing. A gentle circle has the power to change the color of a whole city. If this episode resonated, subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next in the Your Word is Your Wand series. Each week, we'll practice more deeply, from rewriting your money and value story to healing relationships through words spoken under grace. If you'd like a 4-minute audio guide to breathe and speak the 3 phrases, comment the keyword poise so the team knows to send it. Now breathe in, soften the shoulders, hand to heart, and whisper, I'm going in, under grace. Then step forward with a small smile, for the secret door from today on is your everyday way in and out.